bad Valentine's Day story. Sandy in Nashville. Hey, Sandy.
Hello.
What happened?
I was the one that screwed up. He came home with a beautiful card to my wife and my angel, and he brought flowers, and I didn't even buy him a card. I had to go in the other room and scrounge through some old cards we had and gave it to him. I don't know why I didn't buy one, but I just didn't. And then on top of that, the only thing I cooked for supper was potatoes, and they didn't get done.
Potato?
They were half raw.
What is this, 1920? You're cooking potatoes as dinner? Do you don't have any meat anywhere?
No, we were having
Are you Tiny Tim?
last night. We had some vegetable soup with them.
Oh, okay. Well, Sandy, let me ask you this. Was he upset that he didn't have a card?
No, he didn't look like it.
Yeah, I mean,
I looked at it and didn't say anything.
From a guy's perspective, it wouldn't matter to me at all.
Okay.
If I had nothing. Thank you, Sandy.
He had nothing.
That would bother me.
Yeah, I love it. Alan in Bellevue. Alan, what's up?
What's up, fellas? The details of my story aren't as important as the fact that after 7.5 years of being married, I assumed that we're not doing anything for each other for Valentine's meant that we weren't doing anything for each other for Valentine's.
Yeah, you took her at her word. You can never do that.
Yeah, you can't do that.
They always mean the opposite, right?
No, yeah, you got to try to guess.
That was stupid. I showed up empty-handed, and I was like, unlike that woman that just called, I don't have old cards. I didn't have anything. So
yeah, women have old cards, men not so much. So yeah, Alan screwed up. That's true though. I mean, you can't take them at their word. I don't know why that is.
Yeah, yin and yang.
Because women always talk about communication is the key. Really?
Yeah, it's conflicting with you. Tell me what you mean.
Maybe it's, we define communication differently. Men and women, that is. Twitter, at 3HL1045. Will writes, Vandy, V-Day. Valentine's Day screw up winter. I forgot my wallet for dinner. My girlfriend had to pay. Hashtag, I admit it. Hashtag, she's the bomb. Travis writes, waited till the last minute to grab a Valentine's Day card. Slim Pickens at Mapco. Seriously, you went to Mapco to get a Valentine's Day card?
Yeah.
Last minute, he thought about it.
Get like a big fountain drink and, like some donuts and a Valentine's Day card.
Oh, man. That's a bad move.
Jacob writes, poor guys, I nailed Valentine's Day. Went to a sports bar, watched the Preds, flirted with the waitress. Hashtag home run. Weston next up on 3HL. Hey, Weston.
Hey, how's it going, guys?
What's up?
Just wanted to talk about my Valentine's Day screw-up last night.
Right.
Let me start by saying overall it was really a pretty good, decent night. But I'm a teacher in Gallatin, and yesterday I already had all the plans ready, but there was an unexpected faculty meeting at the end of the day, so I was already coming home about an hour later than usual. So instead of everything being ready when my wife got home, I had to tell her to wait a little while before she came home to try to stall her so I could get everything ready. What it was, I had this bright idea that I was going to get a bunch of balloons and blow them up and, like, try to not fill up the whole room, like, to the top, but, cover the floor with balloons. Well, blowing up the balloons wasn't the problem, but tying them was. All right, I had bloody fingers basically ripping skin off my fingers trying to tie all these balloons. And then, so finally I told her this isn't working, you can just come on home. So the room is like halfway covered with balloons, but not completely. So then we cooked dinner and that goes pretty well, but then I was going to bake a cake for her. And I opened up the cake mix and it didn't open right away. And when it did, I spilled half of it on the kitchen floor. And then when I finally got it all mixed up and in a pan, I pulled a bottle of water out of the fridge, took a drink out of it, and then dropped it into the cake batter that was in the pan because I hadn't put it in the oven yet.
Well, here's the thing, Wes. I don't think that women can ask for much more than effort from us. You know what I mean? Like, closing the deal is one thing, but if we're going to show that, we're thinking about them and we're trying to do as much as we can, that's really all that matters. JJ, what's up?
Hey, this is JJ on a car phone in Mount Juliet.
What's up, JJ?
Wanted to talk about my screw on Valentine's yesterday.
What'd you do, JJ?
My wife and I flew to Chicago to take in Bulls game, and we spent a week up there, and we were going to spend the night at the Michael Jordan 160 Blue restaurant, and we had reservations. Anybody know anything about that restaurant?
No idea.
It closed January 5th.
So, JJ, what you're telling me is they didn't honor your reservation?
Yeah, exactly. So I walk up and the doors are chain linked shut, or whatever you want to call it.
How long ago did you make the reservation?
Back in the fall, because it was a big time restaurant, but they closed. The remodeling, going to reopen under a different concept for whatever reason. So
that's a tough break. Because it's tough to get into a restaurant on Valentine's Day.
No matter what.
Once you're at that position.
Especially if you're in a different city.
Yeah.
Yeah, so we ended up going to a restaurant in a hotel there that's got a really, really nice steakhouse or whatever, but it was an epic fail. She booked the basketball tickets and some other things while we were up there, and we went shopping.
That was all flawless. All of her bookings went perfect.
Oh, no question.
Yeah, of course.
No question.
Of course. Just flawless. But mine, 160 Blue, yeah, no more. So,
it's probably the only restaurant you could have made reservations for that has closed in Chicago, as I'm sure she reminded you of.
All the restaurants that have closed in the last 6 months, yeah, 160 Blue is probably it.
At the good restaurants, anyway.
Yeah, exactly.
Well,
so it was an epic fail.
Thank you, brother. Yeah, that's tough. Way out of
Don, right now, Don's saying, why are they talking about eating? I don't want to hear about eating. I don't want to hear about Michael Jordan. He doesn't play anymore. I want to hear about spring training.
Nobody eats. No one listening to us eats.